Virginia says, do you think the JFK, RFK, and MLK files will still be redacted, especially because Kennedy's, cause they're definitely going to reveal MLK's sexual proclivities, allegedly. We're going to get to the MLK stuff in a minute. that is getting louder and louder, and with social media, that was definitely going to happen. But man, Martin Luther King, at this point, it's just seen as a fact, by the public at least, he was doing it. Now, I will say, this was literally the FBI that said this. This was government agencies that put this narrative out there. We should be careful to try and consider it facts quite yet. Just calm down, slow down. Even if we read this, we need to understand these people were trying to undermine him. He was the most hated man in the country at the time, and they were considering him a threat to the country. So before we read that and believe it, let's be sure to have context on how they felt about him. What up, Brian? Brian, they have been protecting MLK's image. Bro was wild as fuck. We know all the story. We know about the Playboy, even though he did an interview with Playboy. We know about Playboy. We know about the alleged orgies and the out of country stuff he was doing, laying with people's wives. We know the rumors, the allegations, but let's just pump the brakes a little bit. Now, this MLK thing. So yesterday, well, on MLK Day, actually, it started. On that holiday, there was a lot of posts online where it wasn't the normal celebration of him and the civil rights movement and all the people a part of it, and typical Black history stuff. It turned into more of a critique day on him, or people were saying how we need to be truthful about who people are so that we can get rid of what they consider respectability politics, which led to this moment right here when Sexyy Red posted a picture, AI picture, of her standing in the club with Martin Luther King Jr. And she posted this picture here. She didn't make the picture. So let me defend her just on that part. She did not create this picture. A fan made this picture with the Gronk. You can use this thing called Gronk on X, where it's AI. You can ask it questions. It's like Chat GPT. You can ask it questions. You can create pictures for you, all this other stuff. And so somebody put a command in for Sexyy Red and MLK dancing in the club, and this is what it created. She posted this. Someone else, remember I showed last week the flyers going around in Atlanta of MLK smacking, whatchamacallit, on the ass on a flyer. It was just crazy stuff that's going on with the MLK image thing. And a response came from his daughter. She had now keep it called a Ratchet Red. Now Sexyy Red has already deleted Rosa Parks. Yeah, MLK was smacking Rosa Parks on the ass on a flyer in Atlanta for a club. I showed it last week. Yeah, they struck that down, said we're not a part of that. They want to get rid of it, So Sexyy Red has already deleted the picture because the response by his daughter, Bernice, she said, this is intentionally distasteful, dishonoring, deplorable, and disrespectful to my family and my father, who was not here to respond himself, but he was assassinated for working for your civil rights, human rights, and to end war and poverty. Now, she went on to say, because people was, on Sexyy Red ass saying, yeah, call her out, she's ratchet and ghetto, she had to clean it up a bit. She said, please don't project your thoughts onto me. I don't believe Sexyy Red to be a degenerate, ghetto, or trash. Now, before I finish this, have any of y'all heard that song by Sexyy Red and Bruno Mars? Yeah, I think she was being nice here, so I'll just leave it alone. I have spoken out in the past about the use of comparison to either of my parents to denigrate other people. I just don't understand this type of use of my father's name. And she went on to, make a point. And Sexyy Red responded, and I respect this. She responded with pretty much an apology. She said, you ain't wrong. Never meant to disrespect your family. My apologies. Just reposted something I saw that I thought was innocent. And she deleted the post. She said, thank you for your apology, yada, yada, yada. That was honorable. Y'all hear that? You see it? That was an honorable thing. I respect it. She apologized and deleted it immediately. I didn't think she would do that. I thought she would ignore it and allow her fans to just kind of go wild on this, but she didn't. She deleted it. Now, I did see a few other people start calling out Bernice. Your father was cheating on your wife with white women, they was kind of going crazy, but yeah. Mark says, trying to get that song out of my head. Yeah, that song is, and I like some of Bruno's stuff, but I saw someone say that today Bruno Mars did a song with her, and he was forced to be something that he is not. So why didn't she should have did more of what his sound is rather than, or they should have did their own thing separately on the song. I don't know. I don't know. It's business, I guess. Keeper says, doesn't she have makeup named after? Yeah. Was it gonorrhea and all the other stuff? Lipstick and makeup is, it's pretty bad. I think it's lipstick. Yeah, Sexyy Red experiment. Yeah, but we can't say that because you had Nina Howard, you had Trina, you had Little Kim, you had all these people. We can go all the way back to the early 1900s, 1940s, 50s, whatever. What's that song? What's that movie Chadwick Boseman was on Netflix about the recording artist from the early 1900s? She was very vulgar. Forgot her name. Virginia said, Duke Chad, do you see what the Prince Hall Masons welcome Biden as their newest member? Any really black? Oh, I didn't see that. They did that publicly? Well, I mean, they're public about who their members are, but wow. Hey, man. I guess Biden can say. One thing you gotta know, I'ma be a nigga for life. He told us if we don't vote for him, we ain't black, so it fits, I guess. Anyway. Keith is disappointed. All right, let's just move forward. Yep, he's a Prince Hall Mason. Wait, isn't the point of Prince Hall Masons existing? It's because they can't be full members of the Masonic lodges, so they had to create their own black version. So y'all can't join theirs, but they can join yours. And you think it's fly to say, hey, we got a president, a part of our group. The reason why you created the Prince Hall Mason because you could never reach the highest level, 33 level. Anyway. These, God damn. Oh man. They always remind me that they are in fact afraid. Quick little story here. I won't stick on this one fast. Another thing, MLK, Carlos Miller. For a while, I don't know if I said this on here. I've been calling this man Calarius Miller for the longest. I don't know why. I think I was thinking about the other performer. But Carlos Miller hit with backlash over mocking Bernice King with another AI MLK photo. Brian said the Masonic Lodge posted on their Facebook page. Oh, so they with it too. Well, I mean, he white, so they got to celebrate it. So, yeah. This is what he posted. Now, his wasn't necessarily disrespectful, but the fact that it was meant to be in response to her complaint against Sexyy Red position, poor taste, he deleted it, got a lot of backlash. I wouldn't say he apologized, but he just he was trying to be funny. He's a comedian. He took it on the chin that it didn't land. He deleted it and it took it on the chin. So shout out to Carlos. And the last thing I'm going to show on this, and as I talk about the image of MLK, is they asked a bunch of women who would be a better tipper between Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
What's up, y'all? It's Odyssey. We're back at KOD, and we're going to go around and ask the girls a couple more questions and see what their responses are going to be. Who do you think would have tipped better, Malcolm X or Martin Luther King?
Malcolm. He was a street like.
But Martin loved them hoes. You ain't know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, girl, he do.
But Malcolm, because, yeah, I'm going to go with Malcolm.
Malcolm X, because he loves his black women.
Okay, all right, there it is.
Malcolm, sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, Malcolm probably would have been spending them racks.
You know what I get from this too? It's the same thing that happened with certain celebrities. Because of the thing about MLK dealing with white women, he's almost publicly done when it comes to black women. They almost about ready to kick him out the door. So if that if files come out and it says that, regardless if it's true or not, if it says that he was dealing with all these white women, and yeah, Martin's PR gonna be in the gutter. It's over. Mark said MLK has been commercialized to a point that some of us don't appreciate him. I agree with that too. I always said, as much as people complain about Martin's message of turn the other cheek and all that other stuff, I think we romanticize Jim Crow way too much. Because people always point to, oh, we had our own business, we worked together. Yeah, but there were negatives. We romanticize that a lot more than we should. And the people post civil rights are way happier than pre in most cases. So, yeah.